Well, we're somewhat back to square one. How many times have I cried today? Lost fucking count. You know, like, it's just all of it. Sometimes I feel like the most alone person in the world. And it sucks. And that's why I make these videos, because they help me. And I hope by some, like, random way that they help others feel less alone. Because, like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I feel like watching other people cry and, like, helping in some way, even, like, if I'm crying myself, like, just helps, you know? Like, sometimes you just need to see somebody else in pain or in similar pain to you just so you feel less alone. And even if that means that that someone, like, never comments on my videos, if that means that that person is just silently watching me, or if that person just, like, literally doesn't watch me at all, but, like, knows about me, like, I don't know, that didn't make any sense. But, like, you get what I mean. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like that would help somebody. And that's why I do these videos, but, like, it also kind of helps me because, like, I get to vent and talk about something and feel at least a little bit productive, you know? I mean, it's not productive if I waste the whole day away by making productive videos, but, like, if I spend, like, 30 minutes of a day talking about, like, what's happening and, like, updating people and, like, how I'm living, and, like, kind of helps a little bit and, like, just provides relief and, like, also like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm helping other people. I don't know, it just feels like I am, even though I probably not, but, like, you know what, I can imagine. So, like, you know, also I have this, like, low-key paranoia, which thanks mom for instilling the fear of CPS in me, but I just fear that CPS or some, like, police officer or some shit is gonna find these videos and be like, holy shit, this girl cannot, like, live here. So, like, we're gonna pull her out and put her in a foster home or some shit, which terrifies me because I know how a fucking foster home works, okay? 9 times out of 10, you're in a fucked up home. So, yeah, no thank you. No fucking thank you. CPS needs to work on that. Like, goddamn. Like, CPS is so fucked. Like, their system is so fucked. Like, oh my god, it's so bad. It's probably improved since my mom has been in there, but, like, not by much, man. Not by much. So, anyways, today, I've just, like, my eyes have kind of been opened with a lot of things. Like, friendships I've had, like, like, just, I don't know, like, it's just been a lot of friends today, like, that I've realized, like, are not gonna be there for me, and they're never gonna be there for me. So, that's nice. And, like, I mean, I get it, some friends, like, can only be there for you for certain things, but, like, some friends are never there for you, and they always expect you to give something to them, and, you know, when I don't even have anything to give to my favorite fucking class in the world, like, you really think I have time for you? Like, no, I'm sorry, like, when I can't imagine, like, how much, I just keep thinking of all the times that I've helped, like, some of my friends, and, like, they've done nothing in return, and I'm just kind of like, and here I am in my, like, actual legitimate time of need, and they're just kind of like, nope, peace out, bitch, and I'm just so, like, son, great, like, really great, love the support, man, like, so yeah, I feel alone, at a school full of millions of kids. Well, not millions, but like thousands of kids. Like literally thousands. Like we have a shit ton of students, and they give me anxiety every fucking day of my life. Boy. No. I mean, I get it. High school. You don't go through the same shit that I... What? For the love of... Okay. I'm trying not to yell at my grandma, but, like, it's really fucking hard. Patience. 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 Nobody in my fucking life has patience, so I have to do it. I have to be the adult. Because nobody in my life is. My grandma is regressing. My mom, we've talked about her enough. My dad, I started to realize what a manipulative child he is. And my uncle is leaving. Like he's leaving tomorrow. Mañana. He's just gone. I mean, he's coming back within like 2 weeks. But it's still scary. And he's only staying for a few more months before he's gonna be like, I can't, like, because our state is so fucked up. California is the fucking worst state in our country. I swear to God. They're great for liberalism, but that's pretty much fucking it. Like, the bureaucracy, what the fuck? I don't know how to speak long English words, okay? It's fucked. Like, the DMV, like, you can't get through for shit. Everything is expensive here. The income taxes are, like, almost a quarter of your income. So, like, say you're getting paid, like, $20. Like, they take away, like, you get paid, like, $20 an hour. You get $15 an hour now. Congratulations. Like, that's fucked. Do you know how fucked that is? That's fucked. Anyways, also takes forever to get a fucking driver's license. Why does it take so long to get a driver's license? It does not take, like, does not need to take so long to get a... Pisses me off. And then my uncle doesn't even, like, qualify for freaking unemployment because he was going to file for unemployment so he could stay and try and help my grandma, like, longer, because I have my mom who wants to help but can't afford to, and also it's not her job to do everything in my life. And I'm trying to teach her that, but she's literally so clingy and obsessed with me still. I mean, she's getting better, but it's gonna take her years to separate from me. We're not one entity. I can't be stuck with her for fucking ever, okay? Like, I'm not a piece of her arm, okay? Like, I need freedom, sweetie. Like, let me go. Anyways. And then, like, just my dad doesn't want to do shit. All he cares about is going back to Vietnam, seeing his precious little new family, completely forgetting about the old fucked up one he has behind. Like, okay, like, you don't have a wife. You don't have a young child to care for and brainwash. Oh, I'm sorry. Like, you have a fucked up me child, and then you have 2 older children. One of them is in prison for raping me, and the other one is, who the fuck knows where? And you have 2 ex-wives. Doing great, father. You know, yeah. Fantastic. Like, you're doing great. And then my grandma just is complete denial also because she doesn't realize she has dementia. Doesn't realize it's slowly deteriorating every day. Like, I watched her try and pick up a bag of chips today, and she dropped it in her lap and was like, oh, there's a bag of chips in my lap. Like, I was like, yeah, Grandma, there's a bag of chips in your lap. Like, congratulations. And also, she's still refusing to eat a lot, which is just really sad to watch because I get to see her waste away. Do you know how hard that is to see every day? Like, every single day, I'm just like, she looks like she's a skeleton, like she's dying, because she is. She's killing herself. And we're trying to help little by little, but we're not doing enough. Because we cannot change her stupid, stubborn, Japanese fucking mindset, which is ridiculous. It fucking sucks. And then I have a therapist that I'm going to talk to. But you know me, like, it takes me forever to even talk about my day. Like, it takes me 33 minutes at, like, a lot, which is usually cutting it down, like, on a bad day, to, like, talk about one day. And I visit my therapist every 2 weeks. How am I supposed to fit 2 weeks of a conversation, like 2 weeks of my fucked up life in a 45-minute conversation where both of us are talking? Like, no, that's not feasible. That's not possible. Like, excuse me. Like, you know. And then a few friends that I have that I thought I would be able to talk to can't, because they're either wrapped up in their own shit, or like, I don't fucking know, like, high school life, you know, like, they're dealing with their own little petty problems, so they can't deal with mine. I get it, okay? You don't understand what I'm going through, but you could at least support and listen to me. Like, some of my friends know how to do. Some equals 4. I mean dose. Like, I literally have 2 friends that understand me, and they're both homeschooled, okay? So, you know, and they don't even really understand. They just, like, support me and love me like a true friend does. And I don't have that. I have adoration and clinginess and borderline obsession. And I have what my dad must think is love, but is not really love. And my uncle, who is trying, but he also needs to help himself first, which I understand. And I have my grandma, who literally despises me because she sees me as like a cripple to her, because I'm there and she knows I'm there to help support her, but she's in denial of that. So like, every time she sees me, she hates me because I'm a symbol of her disease. So she hates me, basically. I know she doesn't truly hate me. She hates what I represent, which is her disease, but still, I can't fucking help but take it personal, you know? Like, every fucking day, I deal with this shit, okay? Like, and then, when I think I have friends to depend on, nope. I have to talk to friends that are, like, miles away now. Like, one of my friends moved, like, an hour and a half away. One of my friends lives, like, 45 minutes away. Like, they're, like, the only friends that I can depend on, and they're both, like, pretty much an hour away. Like, that's great. Like, what am I supposed to fucking do? Like, what am I supposed to do? I'm trying. I wish it was so easy as to just be like, oh, I have faith in God, I have trust in God, but I don't. Because I know, or I believe He's not real. And like, it's just not in me anymore to depend on something that's not there. Like, it would be great to just be able to let everything go. But I can't just do that to something that's not there. Like, I can't. It's not. And I'm trying to work it out on my own instead of believing in something more to help me. And it's like nearly fucking impossible. And it's taken a long ass time. I wish it was easy. And there are people who talk about easy ways. Like, there are people who talk about people but this, and then this, and then and this, and I'm just kind of like, I don't have any of those options. Like, I just don't. I've tried the path of God, been saved multiple times. It didn't work. Okay, like, it didn't work. Okay, so, you know, I just don't have it in me to fully believe in something outside of myself. And so I'm trying to do everything, and it's hard. And then when I'm trying to depend on people, like, they don't want me. I mean, it's not like I'm not used to the fact of people not wanting me, but still, when you think you trust someone and then it turns out that they don't want you, it's kind of like a slap in the fucking face. Like, okay. Thank you for wasting 3 years of my fucking life. It's fine. Yeah. And then some friends, like, I think I know, but then in a public setting, they act completely different. And then, I don't know. And then I tried to talk about this with one of the newer friends that I've made, but they've already kind of, like, manipulated her into their little group or whatever, and, like, she's kind of, like, so newly into the little friendship group that she's, like, completely, like, brainwashed and doesn't really get it. So what I was trying to explain, when I was telling her, and I was trying to tell it from, like, an objective point, like, non-biased, and she just, like, you could tell in her face she was, like, upset and thought I was, like, gossiping or some shit, and I was just like, I'm just telling you the truth. This is, like, what has happened to me. And, like, she just thought I was bullshitting her and, like, lying to her, and, like, that her friends were, like, the best or whatever, and, like, I was just being a bitch. And I was like, I could see it in her expression, because she's a very easy person to read. And I was like, huh, well, there's another person gone. Like, what am I, back down to 2? And neither of them go to my school? Both of them live over an hour away? Like, the fuck am I supposed to fucking do? Like, oh my god. Like, when I'm having a meltdown, what am I supposed to do? Like, it's just a question. Like, just very valid question, I would think. Like, am I supposed to just, like, run off and, like, hide in the bathroom while I'm, like, full on panicking and, like, try and collect myself enough to, like, continue the rest of the day? Like, no. Like, I don't want to do that. Like, did I ask to be this way? No. Do I want to be this way? No. Like, oh, I don't know. And then I don't even understand how people can, like, take the things that they've gone through, the pain, and, like, over dramatize it and, like, make it, like, a crutch so that they can depend on other people and so other people can pity them, and then, like, so that they can gain, like, pity publicity, like, so they can gain PP, basically. I mean, not PP like that way, but, like, you know, like, what I mean, like, public publicity is basically, like, it's fucking shit, man. Like, really? Like, pity publicity? Like, that's not what I, like, why? And then a lot of them use the simplest things. Like, I remember, I think I already talked about this, but this one guy, he's, like, goth and he's emo or whatever, and he's, like, so dramatic, and he acts like everything is against him, how the whole world is gonna kill him, blah, blah, blah. He's the son of Satan, so, like, everyone's against him, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, boy, you're delusional. And also, I don't fucking care. So, and he was just complaining about his mommy not giving him a Christmas gift on his wish list or something, because apparently she pre-orders them or something, and she didn't pre-order this one specific gift that he wanted, which was, mind you, over $50 or something, I think. And he was like, Mommy didn't give me this, and I'm upset. Like, she doesn't understand me. And I was like, boy, be lucky you even have the money to make a Christmas list. and are able to fund that Christmas list. Like, be grateful your parents even still buy you shit. Like, so, yeah. I don't know, I just don't understand people. Or myself, to be honest. But yeah, I just like wish you could be like a real person and not have like people turn on you and like take advantage of you and like, because I'm the type of person who like, once I'm invested in a friendship, I give my all and I expect their all to be returned, and a lot of times that doesn't happen, and it really hurts, like really fucking hurts. Like it's like a punch in the fucking gut and it just stays there and hurts. And like, I don't know how much more I can take before I break. Like, I feel like I'm already broken, but I feel like there's a point where you're past broken and it's like completely like shattered, and like in like you've broken before, and then when you're shattered you're like on the ground in like minuscule pieces, and like you're not even, there's not even the possibility of being whole ever again. And I'm afraid of getting to that point because it feels like I'm moving closer to it every day, and like I don't know, kind of scary. Like, I'm trying my hardest to stay afloat. I'm trying my hardest to keep going, but like when every single step I'm faced with an obstacle, like like I feel like breathing fucking hurts. Like even breathing seems to cause problems. Like breathing. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? Like, oh my god, I'm getting texts from my best friend. I love her so much, boy. These are happy tears, by the way. Okay, I have both. Love crying. Yeah. Hopefully it'll get better in college. Hopefully people will grow the fuck up and stop being such fake people. Like, you really don't need to be fake. Like, there's no reason to be. Like, you want to be with people, like, fine, be real, and they'll like come to you, I guess. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but like, I feel like people who like have the confidence to be themselves, like, people gravitate towards, and I think that's really cool. I wish I had the confidence to like be my whole self, but the way that I go is I'm honest and I'm real, but like that's only half the time. The other half of the time I'm like a silent brick. Like, I'm like talking to a wall, you know? Like, I'm either silent or I'm real / honest. So like, I'm not confident, if you know what I mean. Like, I wish I could be honest, real, and confident. I'm getting to the confident part. I'm just kind of a wall right now, but like, I'm getting there, okay? Getting there. But I think the first step is like telling the truth. Like, just start telling the truth. Like, I used to be a huge compulsive liar when I was a kid. Like, huge, like, littlest things, like, what did you have for breakfast? I would lie about because it was reflex. Anything I felt like I had to lie about, I would lie about. Even things that I didn't need to lie about, I would just lie about because, like, I don't know, it just felt comfortable. It started becoming like a comfort thing to lie, which, good thing I got over it on my own, because, you know, I tried, yeah, like, no. But, like, you just need to be honest and be yourself, because, like, being someone else's ideal person or ideal thing, or what you think would be an ideal person that is not yourself, like, it changes you, and like, you're never going to be happy. I mean, I'm being real and I'm not happy, so like, don't use me as an example. I'm like trying to be happy. but I just feel like more genuine. And I have moments of like true content instead of before where I was like always happy but never like truly content, and like I don't know, I just like felt like good with my, like I just feel good and happy with myself sometimes when I'm not being like depressed, you know. Well, I mean, I'm always depressed, but like when I'm not in a bad mood, like I genuinely feel good. And before, like I was always suppressing my bad emotions and lying about everything. So even like if I had a moment of true happiness, it was always like foreshadowed by the guilt of like lying about everything and like suppressing like all of these emotions. And now that I'm letting loose all of these emotions, like it's like free reign. Like literally I will see a puppy and cry. Like it's not fun, but like it's needed for growth or health or whatever that fuck that shit is. But like it's not fun. But I'm like, anytime I have any of those moments of true contentment and true happiness with myself, I'm like, oh my god, yes, oh my god. Like, in the future, like, I hope that I will have that for the majority of the time instead of just little snippets. And instead of, like, being depressed all the time, I'll only be, like, sad, like a normal person, like, have average sad bouts and have the majority of contentment in my life. And it doesn't even have to be that if it can't be. Like, I can still, like, I can handle being depressed my entire life. I mean, it wouldn't be great, but I can handle it as long as my contentment and my true happiness grows. At least it just grows a little bit, and, like, I'm able to gain confidence and to be myself without being scared of every little thing anymore. Like, that's all I want. Like, that's all I want. Like, I don't need anything else. Like, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy, you know, like true happiness, not, oh, this thing made me happy off of reflex of emotions. Like, I want true contentment, and it's really hard to get there because I have to work through a bunch of shit, but like, I'm trying, you know, trying. But, oh, that was disgusting. I just snorted like a giant snowball, and it like went all the way down my throat. It's a nasty, gross tasting feeling. Oh, it's not even down my throat. It's like residing right here and just like sitting there, like not a great feeling, like at all. Anytime I can talk, like the airways just kind of push it a little further down. Oh, it feels gross. I like it. Okay. I'm gonna go now because, like, you know, your girl has to sleep sometime, you know. Yeah. Hopefully I'm done crying now. Hopefully. Crying to sleep is the worst feeling, so like I really hope I don't cry myself to sleep, because that would not be fun. Like, remember one time I cried myself to sleep and I literally like had my eyelids stuck closed and stuck to the pillowcase, because that's how many tears collected, and the salt just kind of like solidified and like stuck to everything. I was like, the fuck is this? Like, what? Not great. I thought I had pink eye. It's not pink eye. Thank God. I've dealt with pink eye like a few times now. Like, it's not a great feeling. I hate fucking pink eye. I think the four worst feelings I've ever had in my life: athlete's foot, pink eye, lice, and like burns. Like, if you've ever had a second-degree burn, like that shit hurts so bad. I've had a third-degree burn too, but those they kind of feel numb. It's only when they're healing that they hurt hard as fuck. But like second-degree burns, like they hurt constantly. Third-degree burns, not that bad. Like, they're okay. Like, they're numb for a lot of the time, and then when they start healing, that's when the bitch fucking hurts. But like, it's still manageable. Whereas a second-degree burn, like constant pain. Like, hello, here, like we hurt, you hurt. Like, hello, bitch. And I'm just kind of like, fuck off, man. Like, I don't need you in my life. Burns. Don't need them. Like, I fucking hate burns. Like, they're the worst feeling in the world. Well, that's what fucking I don't want them, but like whatever. I can't even imagine what an acid burn feels like. That's just like a whole new level of like what? Pain. Must be so painful. I can't. Okay. Anyways, goodbye. Like, I don't know. I guess good night, because, like, you know. Whoa, my voice just randomly got deeper. Like, hello, man. Excuse me, hi. But yeah, I'm gonna go now, because, like, you know, sleep. Also, we need to respond to my best friend, because they're the best. Love them. Anyways, goodbye.